Beautiful souls, thank you for being here today. Today, we are going to be diving into a practice for anxiety attacks, panic attacks, overwhelm. However, if you aren't currently facing or going through that, this is just going to be a very gentle practice that can welcome in more ease, more peace, more calmness into your life. So, it is an all levels practice. You do not need any props. However, if you do have just a little pillow that you can slide under your head towards the end of practice, you can grab that and have that nearby. And of course, just some cushion, a mat, a blanket laid out underneath you for grip and to just have something to bring comfort to your practice. But other than that, just pop on something comfy if you have it available to you. And if you would like, if it's more comfortable for you, since we'll be starting in a seated position, you can grab that pillow and you can pop it underneath your hips just to bring some elevation to those hip bones. Coming down into a nice crisscross or 1 foot in front of the shin position. Relax down the shoulders and bring a gentle gaze to the ground beneath you, or close your eyes if you feel safe to do so. Begin to ground down and center down into this moment, into this time that you have set aside for yourself. Today's mantra, today's affirmation that we will be coming back to throughout the entire practice is I am safe. I welcome you to bring one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly and say with me, I am safe. Again, I am safe. One more time. I am safe. Noticing your heart rate, the movement of your belly and your chest as you breathe in. Just observing the natural rhythm of your own unique breath, your own unique prana, life force energy that is flowing through you right now in this very moment. Notice how when you bring awareness to your breath, how maybe it begins to calm down, slow down. Taking on this beautiful role of the observer just for now, just for this practice. Once you've found this beautiful sense of natural rhythm, I welcome you to, if your eyes are closed, begin to open them and bring your palms to face each other right in front of your chest area, your chest space, holding them right out in front of you. And here I'm going to guide you through what is known as the ocean breath. It is a breath that I just started incorporating into my practice that has brought a lot of ease, a lot of peace into my life, and I wanted to share it with you all. As we inhale, we will together expand our hands out to the length of our inhale. And on our exhale, we will bring the palms back together, moving the body with the breath. Again, bringing this beautiful awareness as our hands move, as we inhale, and as we exhale, bringing the palms back together. Visualizing the ocean waves flowing out and in, hence the title, Ocean Breath. Beautiful. I welcome you to bring your palms out in front, facing each other. And together we will begin on an inhale. Take any length you'd like real quick before we begin. If you feel like what will serve you most in this moment is a large exhale, you can bring your hands out as wide as you'd like based off the length of your inhales and exhales. So really tapping into your intuition, asking yourself, what do I need? What is that natural rhythm of my breath telling me right now in this moment? And let's begin. Inhaling, opening the hands, exhaling when it serves you best, bringing the hands together, applying your focus on this movement and on your breath. Tapping into that Ujjayi breath. If you feel called, just breathing and exhaling out from that throat space. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhaling, letting it all go. Just a couple more, just like that. On this last one, I challenge you to increase your inhale just by a few counts. And on your exhale, pausing with your palms still facing each other, right in front of your chest, just observing this energy that you just cultivated, this ease that you just welcomed into your body, into your mind, this release of any anxiety, of the past, of any doubts, and just allowing yourself to be right here in this moment in time. Taking that energy and sealing it in between your palms. Bringing a smile to your face, dropping down the shoulders, releasing the hands over the knees. Welcome in a gentle neck roll, starting from your right to your left, slowly taking it in maybe half circles, or welcoming yourself to come into the full extension, the full expansion of the full circle neck roll. Taking a couple one way and then reversing it. Noticing any stiffness in any one area, feel free to stay in that area, just kind of making a rotation back and forth. Beautiful. One more, even it out. Begin to turn to center. Inhale, rise your arms up high, shoulders still down away from the ears. Begin on your exhale to turn your hips towards that right knee, dropping your right hand and fingertips down behind, left hand over the right knee. Inhale, expand, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, begin to turn and look past that right shoulder, really allowing this twist to come from the hips and the lower spine, protecting the back. Becoming aware of how this feels in your own body. Beautiful. Inhale, rise those arms high. Begin to drop the right hand over the left knee, left fingertips back behind. Inhale again, expand. Exhale, twist. Observing how this side may feel different from the other. One more inhale in. And exhale, let it all go. Return back to center. Remove that pillow or block if you were using it underneath you. And begin to shift onto your hands and to your knees. Hands should be shoulder width apart. Shoulders right over the wrists. Flat back. Inhale, rise the heart and the chest and the gaze high. Feel the dip in the pelvis. Exhale, send the spine and the pelvis high. Suck it in, chin to chest. Dropping down the pelvis on your exhale. Inhale, sucking the belly in, creating the arch in the spine. One more round of each. Dipping the pelvis down, sending the heart high. Beautiful. Beginning to return back to neutral, back to center. Press down evenly. Spread open the fingers. Curl the toes under as you send the tailbone high to the sky, extending through both legs, evenly distributing your weight on both sides of the body. As you drop the heels down, visualizing them even if they don't touch the ground, visualizing them to touch the earth and connect with the earth. Breathing in and welcoming in a little pedal, stretching out the calves, the backs of the legs, waking up the body a little bit, releasing what is not serving you in each moment, and reminding yourself of the mantra of the day, I am safe. On an inhale, bringing the right foot forward, in between the hands, drop down the left knee, release the toes. Inhale as if you're taking a bow and arrow, ready to launch it. Rotating your body and lifting the right fingertips high to the sky, opening the chest over to the right side of your mat. Inhale, create this space, this elongation through the arms. The chest is open wide. Exhale, lower down the right hand. Bring a twist to the body as you now take that same bow and arrow and open it up onto the left side of the body. Opening it up high, sending the fingertips to the sky. Making sure that you're not dropping your body into the thigh, but really staying active and open. Beautiful. Bring those left fingertips back down to the earth. Send the hips back as you roll onto your heel and send your sit bones all the way down to the earth, keeping this left knee bent. You can bring your heel underneath your bum or spiral it out a little bit if your ankles are sensitive. It is a quite interesting posture. I call it a half forward fold. Inhale, bring those arms high, shoulders down, away from the ears. Exhale, fold from the hips as you fold over, visualizing yourself folding over the knee, even if you're not quite there yet. Today I'm feeling quite tight, so I'm going to hang out up here. Inhale, lengthen just a little more, and exhale, drop over the knee. Let it all go. I am safe. Reminding ourselves of that phrase, of that mantra, of that truth right here in this moment. Inhale one more time, lengthen. Exhale, lower over the knee. Let it all go. Beautiful. Walking the fingertips back, pressing off of that left foot and on back onto the right as we begin to slowly finding our balance, finding our position, heel toe, the right foot over to the left edge of the mat as we drop into our version of pigeon. Whether that be our shin parallel to the top of the mat, maybe bringing more of a 90-degree angle to the knee, whatever is going to serve you most in your practice today. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, walk the fingertips out as you fold down onto the mat. I like to sometimes create a little fist pillow by stacking the fists on top of each other and resting the forehead over the hands. Just hanging out here, feeling this beautiful deep hip opener on the right side, in the glutes, in the quad, and the thigh. Allowing yourself to release all that is not serving you, to rest, to rejuvenate, to simmer down. Beautiful. Gently coming up, pressing into both hands now, curling the left toes under. Press through both of the hands as you send the right foot back into downward facing dog. Pedaling the legs out again, noticing how that right side feels different, maybe a little bit. After the hip opener, press down through the heels, inhale in. Exhale, send the left foot forward now. In between the hands, drop down the right knee, uncurl the toes. Find your balance, roll the shoulders down, lengthen the spine. Inhale, send the left fingertips up to the sky. Remember that bow and arrow motion as it glides across the knee. Opening up, sending the fingertips high. Maybe bringing a smile to the face. Taking a big exhale out. As you drop those left fingertips down now, right fingertips high. Opening up the heart and the chest. Bringing the fingertips to the sky. Inhale in. Exhale out. One more time. Inhale in. Exhale out. Beautiful. Lower those right fingertips. Shift back onto that left heel as we send our sit bones and our bum back down onto the earth, readjusting that right heel from underneath the bum, if that feels best. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, reminding ourselves to fold from the hips, protect the lower back as we melt down over our left leg. It is okay if there is an arch in the back, just being really gentle with ourselves here and noticing how we feel versus how we look in this pose. And truly every pose, that is like my motto of yoga. How does it feel versus how does it look? Beautiful. Begin to tiptoe your fingers back as you press down through that right foot and bring the left foot back to the front of the mat. Frame the foot as you begin to heel toe your left foot over to the right side of your mat, coming down into your version of your pigeon. Inhale, bringing length. Exhale, melting over, connecting with the earth beneath you. settling down. Keep that back leg slightly active down the middle of the mat. Just breathe. One more big breath in here. On your exhale, slowly pressing your body up, pressing down through your hands. Curl those right toes underneath. Send the left foot back into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Welcome in a pedal if needed. Maybe just find some stillness, really grounding down into the earth, finding that connection. On your next inhale, bring that right leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, send the right foot forward. Keep the left knee above the mat. I challenge you this time as you inhale, bring those right fingertips high to the sky. Full side angle here. Exhale as you drop those right fingertips down. Inhale as you extend and open up through the left side, sending those fingertips high. Chest open away from the knee. Beautiful. Bring those left fingertips down, and here we're going to step this left foot in just slightly towards the center of our mat, creating a shorter distance between our feet for our pyramid pose. Inhale, create length in the spine. Exhale, fold and melt the chest over. It's okay to keep a slight bend in this front knee. Protect the knees always. Inhale once more, create space. Exhale, fold over that knee. Letting it all go with each release, with each exhale. Beautiful. Begin to now, ever so gently, at your pace, bring this left foot to meet the right as you slowly roll from the bottom of the mat to the top, making the crown the last thing to rise. Mountain pose. Grounding down through all four corners of each foot. Noticing, how do I feel? How do I feel right now in this moment? Maybe welcoming that mantra back in. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. Beautiful. Begin to press down through the left foot. Lift onto the right toes. And I welcome you to bring the ankle of the right foot over top of this left knee. As you find that balance, find your balance here, pressing down through all four corners of the left foot as we begin to sink down into a standing pigeon. Palms together at heart center, maybe on our hips, maybe raised above us if we're asking and calling in a little bit more fiery energy right now. Really, again, feeling that deep stretch in the right hip, finding our balance, embracing the shakes. Beautiful. Lower down the right foot, come back, straighten the legs to mountain pose. Palms still at heart center. Breathe in. Exhale out, lift onto the left toes now, sink down through the right hip. Sinking down, bringing a bend to the right knee as you slowly begin to find your balance and bring that left ankle over top of your right knee. Sinking down through the hips into your seat. keeping that left foot active, palms at heart center. If you took it on the other side, raising those arms up. Asking yourself, what do I need right now? Beautiful. Lowering down that left foot now, sending the right foot back for pyramid pose on the left side. So you can see now how we were reversing the same poses that we just did. Inhale, rise, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower over the knee, creating space. Inhale once more, lengthen. Exhale, release. Begin to send the right toes and the right foot back all the way to the end of your mat, the back of your mat, creating that lunge position. Finding your balance as you begin to inhale, bring the left fingertips to the sky. Maybe welcome a smile onto your face. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. Lower down the left fingertips, open up and twist through that right side body as you bring the hand to the sky. One more big inhale in here. Exhale, let it go. Drop down the right fingertips. Send the left toes back to meet the right. Downward facing dog, last downward dog of the day. So if you need to take any more petals out, go for it. Or maybe just finding stillness. As together we begin to lower the knees down, bringing the knees together, toes together, arms back, child's pose, forehead pressed against the ground, finding that natural rhythm of breath again, hugging ourselves, showing ourselves love, safety, protection, security, relaxing, restoring. Inhale, begin to rise. Allow the hands to graze across the mat as you bring them up to the sky. Sit bones rested on the heels. Inhale in. Exhale, like you're getting rid of any energy that is not serving you as you graze your hands back across the mat, back down into child's pose. 2 more just like that. Inhale, bringing the arms high. Welcoming in all the beauty that life has to offer. Exhale, lowering those arms down. One more time now. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Pause in child's pose. Allow yourself to be here completely. Beautiful. Begin to slowly rise at your own pace, shifting your heels over to one side, extending your legs out, repositioning yourself fully onto the mat as you slowly begin to bring your body onto your mat. Bring and hug the knees into your chest and begin to just draw baby circles with the knees. One way, massaging out the lower spine, and the other way, winding down completely. Extend your legs up into the sky. I welcome you. If you have a wall nearby, you can take this version of legs up the wall where you would have your feet rest against the wall. However, if you're practicing in a space without a wall, feel free to do as I do just by extending the legs up into the sky, allowing the arms to fall down by your sides, and just allowing the blood to flow and pool down into your hips, creating this deep sense of restoration, completely surrendering, maybe wiggling the toes a little bit, circling the heels and the ankles, breathing in and allowing any cracks to come and go. Once that feels good, begin to slowly lower down your right foot and then your left. Heel, toe the feet out to the edges of your mat. Drop the knees together. And here is where you can take your pillow, I forgot to mention, and just place that right underneath your head to bring a little bit more comfort. Feel the spine flush with the earth. Place one hand over your belly and one hand over your heart. And come back to that mantra. I am safe. Whispering it or saying it quietly to yourself. Noticing how you feel in this moment, how this practice has served you. Releasing any and all judgments. And thanking yourself for showing up today. Despite whatever it is you are going through, you showed up. Let that be enough. Staying here as long as you need. For those of you who would like to move forward with their day, begin to bring your palms together. Thumbs up to third eye. I want to thank you so very much for joining me today here on the mat. And with that, I say, the light in me honors and sees and cherishes the light in you. Namaste. Hello, I want to thank you again so much for joining me on the mat today. It truly was a pleasure of mine to share this practice with you. I wanted to finish off this practice welcoming you into and honestly sharing with you that I have a Facebook group, a Facebook community group called Yoga for Depression and Anxiety. And inside that group, I pop in several times every week to share tips and tricks and things that I've experienced on my journey that has helped me in coping and managing with my own mental illnesses of anxiety and clinical depression. I would love to have you or anyone that you feel would be served by being in a sacred, safe space such as this one. I've popped the link down to join the community down in the bio of this video. I hope to see and connect with you through there. If not, I've also dropped my Instagram page where I also share lots of tips and practices that have helped me and continue to help me in this journey of healing. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon on the next yoga video.